Good morning, my YouTubers. This is Dangerfield for this new updated video for July 5th, 2021. And today's the second holiday of the 4th of July. And yesterday was a main 4th of July. We made it through all the fireworks. It was so loud. But hey, in Pennsylvania they get like more fireworks, but in New York it's illegal to have fireworks. They gotta worry about they're gonna blow someone's hand off and all that in New York. So that's why everybody from New York goes to Pennsylvania to pick up fireworks. Yeah. And now these are the tapes I got it from during last week. Like some from the yard sale, some from the thrift store, some from eBay. Yeah. So let's get on with it. Let's start with the first VHS tape that I have. Here's Columbia Pictures Cartoons Volume 5, starting with Mr.Magoo and one of his 7 cartoon shorts. This is the 1985 reissue of it from RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video and Magic Window. I have the original 1982, the release of this 5th volume of the series from Columbia Pictures Home Entertainment. On this volume it has Stage Door Magoo, Magoo's Glorious 4th, that means like the 4th of July, when he plants the fireworks in his yard. That was hilarious. Sloppy Joppy, Magoo's Homecoming, Trouble Indemnity, it's like referring to Double Indemnity, Floobie Doobie Buddy, and Magoo's Masquerade, Dating with the Ostrich. That's a classic. And I'll show you what this tape looks like. The sticker label was from mid-1983. It's in color. That's exact duplicate when the 5th Three Stooges volume was calling a reprint in mid-83. This tape was printed on... Let me see... the 40th week of 1984. This is worked hard to find. Yeah. It's always good to keep some spare ones. The next one I got that I'm be selling on eBay is Dr.Seuss's Hoober Highway. And this is the 1989 release from Playhouse Video of the Dr. Seuss series. And however, one of the originally Hoober Highway was just kindly released as a double feature on VHS back in 1985 by Playhouse Video, when this episode was released with the Loax. Just like with Dr. Seuss's Cat in the Hat comes with the green eggs and ham, and then with the Grinch Night comes with Grinch's the Cat in the Hat and such. Show you what this tape looks like. This tape was printed, and this is the 1990 sticker label. And this tape was printed on the 28th week of 1992. On opening up this tape has no Playhouse Video. It has the Fox Video logo from the early 90s. Hold on a second. I'll plug this bugger in. The next tape we have here, that is the Nickelodeon tape of Doug's Prayer, You're a Mayonnaise for Me. You're the Mayonnaise to Me. That's the second volume of the Doug tapes. And it has some episodes like Doug on the Left Field, Shout Your Lungs Out, Doug's Dining Dinner Date, and Doug's Fair Lady. 1993 release from Nickelodeon Home Video, distributed by Sony Wonders. On this tape at the end has the preview for one of the Doug tapes and the Rugrats. And you know I have some of the Ren and Stimpy's on VHS tapes. Having trouble with this box. Now we got some Disney tapes from the 1980s that I got from the thrift store this last week. Here's Jiminy Cricket's Christmas, and it's a 1986 release from Walt Disney Home Video, and it has some exciting clips of this Disney program. The clips from and it has some exciting clips from through Fantasia, do some cartoon shorts, then more of the Disney animated movies besides Fantasia. There are the clips from Peter Pan to Pinocchio to Cinderella to Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and never before released Mickey Mouse rare short called Mickey's Good Deeds from 1932 in black and white. Show you what this tape looks like. This tape was printed on October 30th, 1986, the day before Halloween. And did you know, I checked out this tape, it has no test pattern. I'll be keeping that for sure. Now, the next one we have here, that is Walt Disney's The Classics reissue of Alice in Wonderland in the late 86 release. That was like during at the time for the promotion release of Sleeping Beauty. And it's in the clamshell. Show you what this tape looks like. This tape was printed on September 29, 1986. And it freezes the Walt Disney's The Classics diamond logo for 15 seconds. Just like with Pinocchio. There's a little advertising card for the release of One Magic Christmas coming out on home video in November. And here's Lady and the Tramp was coming out in theaters when it was reissued. Here's a proof of purchase thing from 1986. And you know, I have the other copy of Alice in Wonderland from the Wonderland promotion release in the spring of '86. The next one we have here in the Disney tapes, that is the 1987 release of Lady and the Tramp. My favorite scene I like in Lady and the Tramp when they're eating like the spaghetti dinner right in the alley. One of the memorable moments in Disney's animated feature-length history. Yep. It has no print date, but it has the barcode on there. Now here's Sleeping Beauty from 1959, and it's a 1986 release from Walt Disney Home Video The Classics, the sixth one to be released in the series. Once Upon a Dream. That's the song from Sleeping Beauty. Show you what this tape looks like. This tape was printed on October 20th, 1986. This is a wonderful Disney animated classic. But it's not compared to a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And there's the booklet about the Disney titles are available right on home video. Sleeping Beauty was only $29.99. Yep, we see Pinocchio, Dumbo, Sword in the Stone. There's a neon Mickey of Mary Poppins. Mickey's Christmas Carol was reissued for 30 minutes. But it doesn't have the making of Mickey's Christmas Carol in the 86 reissue that I don't need. Now we got here, the Holy Grail of the Neon Mickey tapes is the 1985 reissue of Pete's Dragon. And this copy of Pete's Dragon is a 1986 reprint. Yeah, did you know they made Pete's Dragon a remake in 2016? I love the original Pete's Dragon better because the scripts were, the cast was just really good and the songs was really good. And one of the members from Pete's Dragon died last year was Helen Reddy. She was 78 years old. Also has Jim Dale, the Great Mickey Rooney, Red Buttons, Shelley Withers, Shawn Marshall as Pete, and Neither's Way with Jim Backus co-starred in it. And this copy of Pete's Dragon doesn't have the Walt Disney and You promo. Look at this. And at the end of this tape has a Deftone at the end. This tape was actually printed on December 3rd, 1986. And it has a black Deftone at the end. God, I love Pete's Dragon. The original from 1977. We're moving some tapes around. The next one we got here is The Great Gleason. The Great Gleason means like the clips from the memorable moments of Jackie Gleason from the Jackie Gleason shows and the Lost Honeymooners episodes. This was released on VHS in 1987 from MPI Home Video. I think it was in 86, but at the time, Jackie Gleason died in 1987 of cancer, smoked a lot of cigarettes in real life. The Great Gleason, In the future, I'm going to show you I have all the Lost Honeymooners tapes. There's the ink label, no print date. I used to have the other one, that one has a tape damage. Here's the John Wayne movie that I'll be selling on eBay in the future. It is The Cowboys from 1970. Co-stars with Bruce Dern. And this was released this was reissued in 1995. Originally it came out on VHS in 1985 or something. I think it was in 84. Excuse me. This tape was printed on September 12, 1996. Here's another John Wayne movie, except it doesn't have the original box. It has Three Face West, made 1940. And this is the 1986 release from Republic Home Video. Show you what this tape looks like. They must have did this in a video store and made it into a bootleg or something. It sucks. Now here's some more tapes I got it from the yard sale. Tom Hanks and John Candy in Volunteers in 1985 film. However, this is the special gift edition. It's got to be reissued in 1988 for not for rental sale. Yep. Show you what this tape looks like. This tape has got to be re-recorded, run on EP or something. Originally, this came out on VHS and Beta in 1985 from Thorn EMI HBO Video. The next one we got here is one of the good films of '83 is Easy Money with Rodney Dangerfield. Doesn't have the Vestron Video logo. However, this is This packaging was reissued in 1985 or 86 from Vestron Video. Originally came out on Vestron Video in 1983. It's one of the good Rodney Dangerfield's movies since Caddyshack. Show you what this tape looks like. I know this tape was recorded and run on EP. That Easy Money was reissued in Video Treasures in the late 80s. Then during the 1990s from Good Times Home Video. Hey Nick, you just don't want to see that mother. Next one we got here is one of Bill Murray's fine comedies called Stripes from 1981. Co-stars with Harold Ramis and Wharton Oates. And this is the 1985 reissue of Stripes. Originally, Stripes came out on VHS was 1982. Then it was reissued late 1983. And when you play this tape, it has, and it has the 1983 warning screen at the beginning, but it doesn't have a tape master from 82 or 1983. This tape was printed on the 25th week of 1988. I don't need this copy. But Stripes seems like a good movie. John Candy co-starred in it. Now we got here's one of the best films of the 1990s is Goodfellas. With Robert Deniro, Ray Liotta, and Joe Pesci. 1990 Academy Award winner Best Supporting Actor Joe Pesci. Directed by Martin Scorsese. 1991 release from Warner Home Video. In this copy of Goodfellas that I had to check it out, it has no previews of Robin Hood, the Prince of Thieves, that's with Kevin Costner, and it doesn't have the Goodfellas soundtrack promo at the beginning. Then at the end of the tape, probably has that, but it doesn't have the actual the Goodfellas soundtrack promo on there. This tape was printed on August 13th, 1991. The one I have was printed in June 1991. It's gonna be a good summer. Now we got here one of the sports tapes. All new not so great moments in sports from Sports Illustrated Video, and it's got to be from HBO Video. It has like all the memorable, one of the memorable sports failures in there. Yeah. I think I have this copy on VHS also. And probably, I guarantee this tape has a Deftone at the end. Now I got here a bunch of these Elvis Presley's VHS tapes. Because Elvis Presley is the king of rock and roll. Since the 1950s throughout the 60s. God bless Elvis. I know one of the members of the Monday night group loves Elvis Presley was Marty Hass, God rest his soul. Let's start with this first Elvis tape called Elvis 1968 Comback Special. Yep. This was released from Media Home Entertainment in Music Media. Yeah, in 1984 or something. And this tape is not actually originally, but it's hard to find. There's only about $2 a piece. I got it from the thrift store last week. Here's what the sticker label looks like. Sticker label from 1985. When you played the tape, it's actually a 1987 Tape Master. When it had no FBI warning squirrel, but they had to redo the other FBI warning screen. The late 80s one. The next Elvis tape we got here is Elvis Alone. Hold on, I have to get the title straight. It is Elvis Alana from Hawaii. And this is the 1984 release from Media Home Entertainment in Music Media. And this sticker label is 1985, a reprint. And it also has the FBI warning screen at the beginning. Doesn't have the squirrel one. I wish it was. The only thing I didn't see is Freddy Krueger on there. The third Elvis Presley tape we got here is Elvis One Night with You. And this is also a 1985 release from Media Home Entertainment and Music Media. Show you what this tape looks like. It's 1985 original sticker label, and this tape also, it has the 1987 warning screen. Doesn't have the 1985. Doesn't have the early 80s FBI warning squirrel on there. Not like they used the nostalgia merchants of those Laurel and Hardy tapes, or the Snoopy Home Video Library. Next one we got here is Elvis 56. Elvis 56 had started when Elvis Presley was starting like rising to fame of his career during the 1950s, singing "You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog." 1987 release from Media Home Entertainment in Music Media. There's like the original. I used to have this on VHS till I had to sell it back in New York. But we got it back anyways. Next one we got here is a rare moments with the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. And this is the Good Times home video release from 1987. The same Good Times home video had the classic comedy teams tape hosted by Steve Allen. Here's what this tape looks like. It was worked hard to find. It's in brand new condition. It's a boy! Robert Engel and Freddy Krueger. And finally, this is the last Elvis tape we got here. The documentary of Elvis Presley is This Is Elvis. Was made in 1981 documentary. It's only about 2 hours and 25 minutes as a matter of fact. The highest rating, the Dangerfield film biography of the King by Dave Masser of the Video Reviews and Rolling Stone. Originally, this movie came out on home video in the early 80s. It's got to be 1982. And this is the 1986 reissue from Warner Home Video, distributed by Warner Communications Company. Here's what this tape looks like. At the end of this tape, it has the Deftone at the end. And you know, I used to have this on VHS back in New York because it had a water damage, so we had to give it away to my thrift store back in New York. Boy, I got out of New York at the right time, at the right place. We only got like one more. Here's like the last VHS tape that we do have. That also I got it from the yard sale. That's the 1978 Grease with John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. And this is the 1988 reissue of Grease. Originally, Grease came out on home video was in 1979 in the Gate opening box. Then it was reissued in 1983, and this is the 1988 reissue. It was marked the 10th anniversary at the time. Then 1998 it was marked the 20th anniversary that I saw it in the movies. Yep. And this tape was printed on the 50th week of 1988, and I'll show you what this... And this tape was printed on December 23rd, 1988. Grease is just a good musical comedy that you don't want to miss. And don't ever get Grease 2 on VHS. Grease 2 is not that great as compared to as the original Grease. Now, before we end this video, here's something I got from the thrift store. It's accidentally found, like Fox and the Hound Disney read-along book. However, this is not the 1981 original or 1985 original reprint. This is the 1987 reprint. I saw Fox and the Hound not too long ago, about a few weeks ago. But it's a heartwarming Disney film. But this is one of the weaker Disney animated movies that was made without Walt Disney. These are the ones who are kindly retiring for Frank Thomas and Ollie Johnson, one of the main Disney animators of the studio era. Jack Albertson's last role as Amos Slade, he did the voice in Fox and the Hound. The same Jack Albertson does Grandpa Joe and Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. Here's another Disney book I got, Pinocchio's Promise, part of the Disney's fun-to-read series that was released in 1986. And it's in the hardcover. It does not compare to the actual Disney film. Can't wait to see Pinocchio remake, or even like they do in the remake of Snow White. This is a wonderful book, and now I got something from last week when I was in Knoebels. Here's the Knoebels Daniel Road. That is hanging it right on your door. I'm gonna make a video of this pretty soon. And finally, here's my keychain. I can put like the brand new key in just for good, so I can take the old one out. The reason why I got one of them because I won some prizes from that. For when you do with the skee ball, yeah, that was a kindly a wonderful time at Knoebels before the 4th of July that I went on Friday. So I guess it wraps it up for this new updated video for July 5th, 2021. We'll see you next time when I do some more updated video of these VHS and DVDs and whatever. Till then, Daniel Drewski's saying Thanks for watching and trying to subscribe of these titles that we just saw. You just have a nice day and enjoy the video. Bye.